checking in. Everybody's logging in slowly. All right, let's just take a few minutes, letting everybody arrive on time, and then we're gonna get into our practice today. I'm gonna tell you what this practice is going to be about, and then we're actually going to get to it because we're gonna start today differently. We're gonna start standing. The idea for this practice is so that you can use it just naturally in your day. So the kind of subject that I want to talk through today is when you have a big meeting coming up, maybe you are pitching your idea to investors, or you have an on-stage performance and you have that build-up of stress and pressure happening. Maybe before you're about to do your speech, you're thinking about it and you're rehearsing it multiple times in your head, already worrying about what's gonna happen if you forget a line, and you're thinking about it over and over again. Or you can feel almost that knot in your stomach, like clenching, and your whole body is becoming tense. So this is exactly what we want to work through today, because when we are so focused on our thoughts and maybe feeling that stress and pressure, I just connected two words like stress and pressure, so yeah, you're feeling that stress and pressure building up, your body's tensing, it's closing, and that pressure is also felt here in the center, like in your stomach or in the core. So we're gonna open it up today. We're gonna get into some repetitive movement that is connected with the breath, so that we can go straight out of our thoughts and then focus on that flow of movement, flow of the breath, and that's gonna help you to shift that attention and stop worrying and obsessing about what's happening in your mind. And then the other thing that we're gonna get into as well is gonna be doing those opening moves, like opening our chest and feeling a little bit more expansion to go against all this, like, tension and those knots that are making us feel smaller. We're gonna open this up, we're gonna get into movement, and then feeling that mix of like the flow and the activation is gonna switch your mindset from this kind of like worrying of, oh my god, I don't know how this is gonna go, to all right, I'm ready, my whole body is in it, I moved, I breathe, and I feel that I can do it, ready to go. So that's what we're going to go through. So we're actually going to start standing today. This way you will be able to take this practice, go through these moves, and then you can easily incorporate it, whether it's right before the meeting that you had, maybe on a Zoom call, or if you are in a public space and there are other people around, you can still do this standing. Obviously people might give you a little bit of look, saying, oh, what are you doing there? But it's actually easy to bring it with you to your day, and it's something that I use as well before on stage performances and before meetings, just to like relax your body and my body. So yeah, let's get into it. Standing on both feet, you can close your eyes here already, and then place your hands on your belly. Start breathing through the nose, so close your lips. And then take every inhale and exhale through your nose. Inhale in and exhale out. As you breathe in, your breath goes down to your belly, and exhale, the breath travels up and out. Keep breathing, noticing that expansion of your belly against your hands. And exhale out. Notice your feet pressing down on the ground. Notice how your legs feel in this moment, whether they are soft or already engaged. And then with every exhale, drop your shoulders down and away from the ears, creating that space between your ears and your shoulders. That's another space within which throughout the day we tend to build up tension, and that pressure is being stored. So With long exhales, we want to drop the shoulders, open the chest, and bring that more space into that area. One more breath. And exhale out. So we started with a couple of breaths. Now we still keep that connection with the breath, but with the inhale, lift the hands up and above the head. You can keep your eyes closed. We go through some simple moves. And exhale, hands down, fold all the way down. Inhale as you lift up, reaching the hands above the head, stretching up. And exhale back down. Inhale, lift up, reach the hands above the head. Maybe this time bending slightly backwards. And then exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift up, reach the hands above the head. Push the hips forward. Bend to the back, slightly opening the chest. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift up, reach the hands up. And then this time grab your right wrist and pull it over to the left side. Inhale, back to center. And then grabbing the other wrist, stretching over to the other side. Back to center, inhale, lift. And then one more each side, grabbing the right wrist, pulling it over. And notice how you pull your wrist to one side. So you're grabbing your right wrist. And then your right foot is pressing down in the ground, having that full side stretch. Inhale through center, lift both hands. And exhale to the other side. So this time pressing down your left foot into the ground, full side body stretch on the left side. Inhale back to center. And exhale, fold down. Let's move with the breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Two more like this. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold down. Inhale as you lift up, reach your hands up. And then lift your right leg off the ground, just a little lift, and then we stem this leg straight to the back. So it doesn't have to be a big step, just as far as it's natural for you. Both legs are stepping on the ground, and then bend the knee, lift the back heel. So we are in a kind of a high lunge, but a little bit smaller than our usual high lunge. So both of the legs are bent, and then twist to the left, extend both legs, hands come parallel to the ground. Inhale as you come back to your high lunge, bend both legs, and then exhale, extend legs, twist to the side, hands parallel. Let's move like this 2 more times. So it's a very small move, moving with the breath, inhale to the front, exhale to twist. But because we are changing a little bit here our center, we are challenging our balance, so that allows your mind to really stay connected and be like, I really need to stay engaged here, because if you don't, whoop, you're gonna lose the balance like that. Inhale, back to high lunge. And let's just open for a moment to a tiny warrior 2. So both of my legs are grounded, front knee is slightly bent over front ankle. Just to drop the hands down, let the legs relax a little bit. You can move here, slightly bounce from side to side. Just notice what comes naturally to your body when you land in this shape. Where does your body moves when you just land like that? So that in our flows we can also follow which side our body opens naturally and get into a bit of that flow. And then come back to high lunge. Shift the weight forward and step both legs at the front of the mat. Inhale, lift up, reach up, and exhale, fold. 2 more like this. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. And then 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up and this time we lift the left leg off the ground and then step it behind wherever it lands, short step, and then bend both legs so the back heel comes off the ground. You can see it still, leg is bent, heel comes off the ground, and then with the exhale, twist to the right, hands are parallel, inhale back to center. Exhale, open, and we are extending both legs, I forgot about that on the first one, and then back to high lunge. So both legs are bent in the high lunge, and then on the exhale, we extend both legs, hands comes parallel. Two more like this, inhale forward, exhale twist, inhale forward, and then exhale twist. Inhale back to center. And let's open for a moment for warrior two, front knee bend over front ankle, tiny warrior. You can release the hands, maybe give them a little bit of a shake, bounce on your legs, notice how everything is feeling, see if you can relax here a little bit. And then we turn back to our high lunge, hands up, and then step to the front of the mat. Inhale, hands are up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift. Two more. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift. And then on the exhale, release the hands either side of your body, interlace the fingers behind you. You can have your index fingers pointing down and then really stretch the hands towards the ground, squeeze the shoulder blades, look up. Feel that stretch to the front of your neck as you're reaching the chin up to the ceiling. And then on the exhale, fold forward, keeping the hands as they are. And you can bend the knees here, maybe swaying from side to side. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades, opening the chest. And then inhale, lift the chest, release the hands, lift the hands up. And let's drop down to forward fold for a moment. Bend your knees. Your head is heavy. Your hands are swaying here from side to side. You can feel the weight of your body moving from one leg to the other. Shake the head yes and no. Add a little bit of a movement here through the neck. And then roll it all the way up to standing. Close your eyes here when you come to stand still. And then take a moment to bring your attention to your feet. Press down to the mat on your feet, through your feet. And then rocking forwards and backwards. Feel your toes and your heels. Maybe just a little rock. Because if you really sway it forwards and backwards, this might challenge your balance a little bit too much. You can try lifting the toes off the ground gently, or maybe lifting the heels a little bit. Keep dropping your shoulders away from the ears, keeping that upper body relaxed. Now our legs are active, so we're keeping that attention in our feet. And then come to center and then start rocking side to side. So really feel those side edges of your feet. Outside and the inner side as you rock from one side to the other. Shoulders are relaxed. Your tongue is away from the roof of your mouth. Your cheeks are relaxed and your forehead is relaxed. And then come back to the center. Take a one breath in through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Let's bring hands together. Start moving them quickly, as fast as you can, feeling that heat being generated in your hands, and then release them either side. So now take a moment to really notice, how do you feel now compared to what it was like before this practice? Maybe you feel a bit lighter, a little bit more awake. Just notice. Finding maybe that openness and a bit of relaxation relaxation, maybe that sensation of like, yeah, I'm ready to go now, I move my body, I feel strong, I'm gonna smash it, whatever comes next. That's the sensation we're looking for when we're using movement to get out of the head, move the body a little bit so that you can come back 10 times more ready, stronger and prepared. So this is the sequence of the movement that I propose to you to use before your big meetings, before your pitches or presentations on stage. There is always something that will help you to unlock those worrying thoughts, and then the sensation of like stomach clenching, feeling tense and so on, just getting in for few movements, few breaths, finding that flow, and you're absolutely gonna smash whatever is your presentation that's coming up. So try it out, and also let me know how it worked out when you do give it a try. This is all for us for today. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed that. As always, let me know your questions in the comments or just message me and I will get back to you. And I'll see you on the next one. See you everyone!